The pending TikTok ban has caused quite a stir among small business owners who have relied heavily on the platform for building their business. And with the potential loss of a significant marketing channel, it has become even more critical for small business owners to diversify their marketing strategies and explore other options. Hello and welcome to another episode of Digital Marketing Made Simple. I'm your host, Jennie Lyon, and today I'm excited to talk about some other opportunities for you to build a community outside of social media. So let's jump into it. So, probably my favorite way to build a community outside of social media is email marketing. This has been a reliable and effective way to reach your customer for decades. By building a solid email list and developing effective email campaigns, you can really maintain direct communication with your customers and drive sales. And email marketing can be personalized and tailored to specific customer segments. So, this makes it a really targeted approach. And while the potential TikTok ban is certainly a concern for businesses, it really does serve as an essential reminder of the need to diversify your marketing strategy. And that includes multiple channels. But I wanted to talk mostly today about my favorite one, which is email marketing. And the best part, you own your email list. It can't disappear overnight. And PS, it still has the highest ROI of all the online marketing efforts. So if you aren't on the email list bandwagon, it's time. So let's dig into it. So, first things first, it's really risky to put all of your marketing and sales eggs in one basket, especially when that basket is a social media platform that's subject to sudden changes or even shutdowns. And like any other social media platform, TikTok is not immune to the risk of being banned or losing popularity among its users. And when you rely solely on TikTok for your marketing efforts, then you really do risk losing your entire customer base and revenue stream if the platform disappears. And I know this firsthand because this is my 23rd year in business. And I remember if you think back to other platforms like Vine or Periscope, I had a lot of clients that were focusing very heavily on those platforms and they came in really hot and heavy, but fizzled out pretty quickly. So, just another reminder of why. And diversifying your marketing strategy across multiple channels, such as email marketing and content marketing, paid advertising, other social media platforms, and other ways, you can really help mitigate the risk and ensure that your business remains strong and profitable, even if one of those channels disappears overnight or experiences some sort of disruption. So, why is having an email list so important? Well, email marketing has been around for a long time. It's actually been around the entire time that I've been in business. And one of my very first clients that I took on, all I did for her was email marketing. And it really does remain a powerful tool for businesses to connect with your audience. So, here's a few reasons why email marketing is so valuable. So you get direct communication. So, unlike social media, email lets you communicate directly with your audience where they spend a lot of their time, their inbox. So, this means that your message will be seen by people who have already expressed interest in your brand. And personalized messaging. With email, you can segment your list. This way, you can send very personalized messages that speak directly to that segment's interest and their needs. And this really allows your messaging to be more effective and can lead to higher engagement rates. And speaking of higher engagement rates, email marketing consistently shows higher engagement rates than social media. So, according to a study that I pulled by Campaign Monitor, the average open rate for email campaigns is almost 18%, while the average engagement rate on, say, a Facebook post is 0.09%. And for all of my clients, we really strive to have open rates when it comes to their email marketing in the 20 to 30 and up percentage range. So you can see that's a very large difference. And while social media can be a really valuable tool for businesses, it's really essential to understand the differences between social media marketing and email marketing. So, first things first is ownership of the audience. So, when you build an email list, again, you own that list. Again, that means you have direct access to that audience. You don't have to worry about an algorithm change or a platform shutdown affecting your reach. With social media, the platform owns the audience, so you are subject to its rules and regulations. Algorithm changes and reach. Yes, social media algorithms are constantly changing. This we know. And this definitely can affect your reach. I see this week over week over week. We run a ton of Facebook ads and Instagram ads. We are constantly seeing the algorithm changes affecting our reach. It's a constant game. And with email, you have that more direct line of communication with your audience. So, because of that, the chance of your message getting lost in all of the noise is much less likely. And ROI. So, while social media can definitely be a cost effective way to reach your audience, email marketing shows a significantly higher ROI. So, another study that I pulled by DMA, email marketing, still the highest online marketing effort that you can do online with an ROI of $42 for every dollar that you spend. So now that we know how important email marketing is, if you haven't set up an email marketing system, now is the time. So the next question that you might be thinking, well, how do I choose the right email platform for my business? So selecting that ideal email marketing platform is really crucial for the success of your email marketing campaigns. So you want to sit down and really look at your specific needs and goals. So there's a lot of things to consider, like the size of your subscriber list, your desired level of automation, how many different types of integrations you want, what the integration capability looks like with all of those other tools that you use, and the platform's features, right? So do you need email templates? What are your segmentation options? Can you do A B testing? What do the analytics look like? So I always tell clients, especially when they're first starting out, to look for an email marketing system that is customizable and intuitive. Something that will be easy for you to jump in and start working with immediately. And you definitely want to consider the platform's deliverability rates and compliance with data protection regulations. This way, it ensures that your emails reach your audience and still adheres to all of the legal standards. And of course, price matters, right? So you're going to want to look at the different pricing options and scalability options to make sure that you're finding a solution that's going to grow with your business, but still stay within your budget. So when you carefully consider these different factors, it will allow you to choose a platform that's going to work for you now and grow with you later. So there's a lot of email platforms out there, but you want to make sure that you're picking one so that you can effectively engage with your audience and drive more success and results for your business. So once you have your email marketing set up, you need to start building that list. And how do you do that? Well, one of the best ways to start building an email list immediately is by having a free core lead magnet. Something that your audience just cannot resist, something that they will absolutely give you their email address in exchange for. It's really that crucial first step in building an email list, and it allows your visitors to interact with you, get on that list, and for you to start nurturing them right away. Now, there are some things to really keep in mind when you're thinking about what should your core lead magnet be. Well, first things first, you want to keep it simple, right? You want your lead magnet to be something that is easy for people to use. You don't want to you don't want there to be a barrier to entry. So you want to make not only that lead magnet simple for people to use, but the way that they get access to it needs to be simple as well. So I like to only ask for people's email address because I have found that even by asking them for their name, that's a barrier. Some people don't want to give more information than they need to. So I try to keep it really simple. And then you want to make sure that whatever your lead magnet is, that it's going to offer them some sort of valuable information. So whether that is, a free ebook or a discount code or some sort of exclusive content, you want it to be something that's exclusive to them signing up. And when you set it up on your website and everywhere else, you want to make sure that it's prominently displayed. So you want to put it above the fold of your website or as a pop up or somewhere that is very prominent so people can't miss it. And when you're creating the content around your lead magnet, make sure that the content is very clear, that the language is clear. You want to use very clear and concise language that explains the benefits of subscribing to your email list and getting this free download. You want to make sure that anyone who opts in for it understands what they'll receive and how often they're going to hear from you in the future. And of course, we want to test everything once we get that set up, but we'll talk about that in a minute. So, how to get the most out of your email marketing? I pulled together a few different things on this as well to keep in mind. So, permission based marketing. Make sure that you're always getting permission before adding someone to your email list. So, this means the same for your core lead magnet. Really make sure that they understand what they're signing up for. Nothing's worse than someone signing up for something and getting something else. We want to make sure that we are promising them exactly what they're going to receive. And segmentation and personalization. So make sure that you're segmenting that email list from day one. Make sure that you segment it based on their interests, their behaviors, whatever that is that you need that's going to allow you to really narrow down in the type of messages that you're sending to each individual subscriber. And consistency and frequency. So be consistent in your email marketing efforts and find a frequency that works well for you and your audience. So pick something and stick with it. Okay, so the best types of free core lead magnets. I pulled together some that I've done over all of these years that work really well. So, first up are checklists. Checklists work really, really well. They're easy for you to create, they're easy for other people to put into play and implement into their business. So, checklists are really useful tools that will help your target audience to really stay organized and stay on track. It's something that's really easy for them to consume, to implement, and check off as they use. Templates. Templates are great. Templates will help your audience save time and effort by providing them with a pre made template, a framework for a specific task. So, you can use those for a lot of different types of industries. I use a lot of different types of templates. So, you just have to think about what type of template would be really beneficial to my audience. Ebooks or workbooks work really well. Something that walks people through a process or an ebook is a really great way to provide in depth information on a specific topic. So it's something that people can download, they can start to work through at their own time, and something that gives them a quick win. Webinars are a huge one, whether they're live or recorded. They really provide valuable information, again, on a specific topic. And because webinars are so interactive and engaging, it can make them a really great lead magnet because they will warm up your audience very quickly. Another one I really enjoy are resource lists. So, this is where you curate a collection of tools or apps or other types of resources that will help your audience solve a problem or achieve a specific goal. So, again, these are really easy to consume, they provide immediate value to your audience. One that I do a lot with clients that have different types of like either the SaaS companies or even like e-commerce businesses that have physical products are free trials, demos, or coupon codes. So, free trials and demos are a really great way for someone to try out a service before they commit to purchasing it. So, again, that's why they work really well for software or SaaS companies. I do a lot of coupon codes for my clients who have online e-commerce businesses with a physical product. So it could be, hey, sign up to, our list and get a coupon code that's really exclusive and then is followed up with really valuable content through the nurture sequence. And the last one that I really love are quizzes. So, quizzes help your audience learn more about themselves and their business, and it all is done through answering a series of questions. So, quizzes are a lot of fun, they're engaging, and they're definitely something that work for most audiences. So, it's another great way to segment your audience as well, especially if you're trying to figure out what bucket people fit into. All right. Next up is creating that free lead magnet that people cannot resist, right? So it's something that is really important and it does require some careful planning and execution. So before you sit down to start creating that core lead magnet, you really want to think about these different items. So, first things first, make sure you know your audience. I know I say this every single week over and over and over again, but I cannot tell you that every single week I work with new people and the first thing I figure out is that they don't really know who their audience is. And when you understand your audience's needs and interests, that really is key to creating content that's going to resonate with them. So, this definitely goes for that core lead magnet that's going to get people onto your list for the first time and start to nurture them. So, if you need to do a little bit of homework ahead of time, if you need to conduct some surveys, do a little focus group, whatever it is you need to do to gather feedback and insights, I recommend doing that first. And then make sure that whatever your lead magnet is, that it is very valuable, provides value and real value to your audience, something that will help them solve a problem today or achieve a goal, learn something new, whatever it is, but it has to give them some sort of quick win that gets them so excited that they're just ready for the next step. And of course, keep it relevant, right? You need it to be aligned with your brand and your overall marketing strategy. And again, it should really help you attract and retain the right audience. And this one should go without saying, but make it pretty, make it visually appealing. It does matter. You want to make sure that it looks professional. I mean, the thing I always think of when I'm creating any type of lead magnets is, this is the first impression, and I want to make sure that it's very visually appealing, it's clear and easy to understand, and that it's easy for people to implement. Value, value, value is always at the top of my mind. And of course, make it easy to consume, right? Don't give them too much. I've have clients a lot of times that will come to me and say, I had this lead magnet. A lot of people are opting into it, but it's not converting. And I look at it and it's a 92-page document. And I'm like, wow, my goodness, this is a lot of work for someone to implement immediately on their own and see some sort of result. This could be a whole online course or a paid product. Let's take one piece out of it and make it easy for someone to consume, to put into action in their life and get some quick wins immediately. Once you have that lead magnet set up, then you want to create a nurture sequence that's going to extend the value of your core lead magnet. So, when you're crafting a nurture sequence, it's going to complement whatever that free download is. And it's going to guide your target audience through the journey to those next steps of working with you and continue to guide them through until they become an engaged customer. So, again, you want to begin by understanding your target audience's pain point and interests. Align your content with those needs. Start the sequence with a warm welcome that really delivers that free lead magnet and really extends the value of it. It kind of sets those expectations for future communications. Then you can follow up with other type of content in the other emails that you'll send out. So, whether that's educational content that provides value or something that establishes you as an expert in the field. So, it's a time to really think about incorporating storytelling and personalization. You want to make the emails relatable but engaging. And throughout the sequence, you can start to gradually introduce your products or your services. You can really showcase, how others have used your products or services when they had challenges, what that looked like. It's a great place to include case studies or testimonials. You can utilize calls to action to strategically encourage further engagement. So you could do things like inviting your followers to join you on social media or attend a free webinar or even schedule a free consultation with you. But again, here you need to be consistent in your frequency and your timing. You want to make sure that they're hearing from you on a very regular basis. I have a lot of new clients that come in that have a lead magnet. Someone opts into it, and then either A, they never hear from you again, or B, the next email goes out a month later because my client was so worried about bothering the person. No, 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 you're not bothering them. They signed up. They want to hear from you. They love what you're offering, and they're just waiting for you to offer more. And then once you have these different pieces set up, then it's time to turn it into like your full cycle sales funnel, right? You can utilize your lead magnet, your nurture sequence, have these things all set up and integrated as a funnel. So you can have at the top of your funnel, offer that lead magnet, that again, that valuable resource that attracts people initially and captures their contact information. So, again, this could be a landing page on your website, a pop up, it could be a link, it could be stuff that you promote in social media, a blog post. But your lead magnet, again, should really address that specific pain point and provide real value. Then, throughout the middle of your funnel, once someone has opted in for that lead magnet, you're going to start to nurture them with those nurturing emails. Those emails are really designed to engage and educate. So, it's your opportunity to build trust, to deliver additional value, and really establish yourself as the expert in your field. So, again, think about how you can incorporate that in a way that makes sense and that content is really relatable and compelling. And then as they move to the bottom of the funnel, this is where you're going to start to convert them. So you're going to gradually introduce your offers and your services, maybe a promo, right? Highlight how your offerings can address their specific needs or pain points as identified through your lead magnet. So, again, provide really clear calls to action, encourage your subscribers to take that next step, such as making a purchase, scheduling a demo, scheduling a consultation, whatever that is. And then you have your closing stage. So once your subscriber has shown interest in what you have to offer, then it's your turn to do what you need to do to close the sale, right? If there's some sort of additional incentive that you can offer, maybe you have a limited time discount or a bonus that you can offer, that works really well. But again, use personalized messaging throughout your follow up sequence and your closing sequence. This way, you can address any remaining objections and anything that's tying them up in the decision making process. And then my favorite stage of all is the delight stage, right? So once someone has become a paying customer, this is a time to delight them. Continue to engage with your customers, provide ongoing value to really foster that brand loyalty and encourage repeat business. So this could include sending post-purchase thank you emails, providing exclusive offers or content just for them, or asking for their feedback. Ask them, as a valued customer, I would love to hear what I can do to make this experience even better for you in the future. But by leveraging your lead magnet and your nurture sequence into a full funnel, this is a great way to attract people in, engage people, and convert people all within one funnel. And it really will ultimately drive revenue and growth for your business. But you do want to regularly monitor and optimize each of the stages within your funnel to ensure that it is remaining as effective as possible and that you're continually improving your results over time. Okay, so what is this week's homework? Well, first things first, sit down and take a look at your marketing strategy. How heavily are you focusing on social media marketing? How heavily are you relying on it for your revenue, for your business, growing your business versus your email marketing? Is it time for an adjustment? Are you spending at least as much time on your email marketing as you are in your social media marketing? If not, you definitely want to add that in. Then you want to sit down and think about what you can offer as a core lead magnet if you don't have one already. I have a workbook if you need help with that walks you through the whole process. You can grab that at jennylyon.com/lead magnet to get you started. And then once you open an email marketing account with the platform of your choice, you can start getting all of those pieces set up. If you've never used an email marketing system before or you're not sure where to start, I always recommend to my clients to give Mailchimp a try. It's pretty intuitive and user friendly, and it's a great option with their free trial for just getting started. And then you can set up that free lead magnet on your website. You can get your nurture sequence all set up within your email marketing system, and you could start to drive ads to it or whatever you want to do to market it to start building that email list. And I did put together an email list building checklist, ding, 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 for you. And it's a really simple 7 week step by step list building checklist. Basically outlines how to do all of this work over 7 weeks so that you don't feel like it all has to be done today, but just take it week by week. That way you can go step by step. And by the end of it, you'll be building that email list. And while email marketing is a very effective tool, having a diversified marketing strategy is still essential. So make sure that you're not relying solely on social media, as that can be risky, as this looming potential TikTok ban has shown us. And it's really that reminder of the importance of having a diversified marketing strategy. So make sure if you don't have an email list, this is your wake up call. This is your ding, ding, ding. Get one set up this week. Email marketing is a very powerful tool. It can definitely help you connect with your ideal client in a much more direct and personalized way. And by building an email list and following the best practices when setting up that email list, you can really ensure that your messaging is effective and reaching the right audience. So, again, don't rely solely on social media. Make sure that you have other marketing channels in your arsenal. And of course, if you need any help at all with building an email list, growing an email list, or any part of your marketing, please reach out. I really am happy to jump on a call and answer any questions that you have. You can do so at jennylyon.com/chat with Jennie. But either way, here's to your continued growth and success. Get started with that email list this week, and I'll see you next time on another episode of Digital Marketing Made Simple. See you soon.